Okay. That should be everything set up and ready to go. How dead am I? Not very. We do need food. So, let's grab some. Alright, cool. Kidding me. My mouse has already gone unresponsive. Okay. Alright, well, that's already unresponsive. Cool! Good to know! Going back to being a trackpad day. Not my first plan, but here we go. Alright, so I did change everything we want. We are going to do some exploring today. Let's start with the mountains. Goes me. I thought I was like further up on the mountain. You know what? I might not be further up on the mountains because, okay. Yep, nope, I'm there. I'm thinking. Unless, of course, I'm not. Which has been known to happen. What kind of trees are these? These aren't the other trees that were growing around the place. Fun. Do you think we can get up there? Nope! Please tell me I have the jetpack activated. Thank you! Appreciate ya. Ooh! So did I just miss that clam earlier? Or did it refill? Becomes the question. Oh, that's Seashell Island. I thought that was something fun. I thought that was something fun and weird. No, that's just Seashell Island. Cool. I don't think I put up beacons next to all the new teleports, so this is going to be interesting. I have a question mostly for Crescent Island. Yeah, I don't think they respawn. Okay, cool. Well, that is an answer. Right? Is it the answer I was looking for? I mean, it's an answer. Yeah. And deconstructing them does give me super alloy, which we desperately need. Not so much worried about the phosphorus. You need super alloy though. Okay, so yeah, so they don't respawn, which is what I wanted to know. I figured there was a chance they'd respawn, because, you know, they're clams. Stuff washes back into a clam's mouth, right? But no. Are we in for a green storm? Because it seems like we're in for a green storm. Fun. I'm not seeing anything here. Let's go back over to the mountains. Perhaps. Hello. Thank you. So explored the mountain area before, like the large, medium, and small mountains. But these, like, tabletop mushroom spire thingies, those are new. And we do have vines to crawl up. So, what say we crawl up the vines and see what happens? Oh, today is Kay's treat day. She gets her heartworm location and all that today. She doesn't know it, but it's her treat day. Okay, can we... Yep, there's a pathway right here. Hello, gentlemen. Ooh, yes, I will take it. And yes, I will take all that too. So it doesn't give you anything special to destroy the big boys, which, I mean, I guess makes sense, but I don't know. For some reason, I thought it would give you, like, something special. Maybe I'm just crazy. Stranger things have happened than me being insane. Ooh. No, that's not climbable. But that one is... Thank you! What all's up here? Right. More stuff? Cool. I love more stuff. Oh, you're kidding. We get Quasar up here? And Solar? I mean, I can make Solar, so that's not as big a deal as Quasar, but still! We get quartz up here? Very nice. Very nice. I will take that. I will also be taking that. And then I will be destroying that. Very nice. Thank you. I assume we're getting very close to having an overfilled inventory. I probably should have brought the truck with me before I came out here, because that would have been smart. Did I do that? No! Because you can accuse me of many things in life, but generally intelligence is not on the list. Unless you ask my husband. He would disagree with that statement. Right! I wanted to know what the white stuff was underneath there. Oh, right! It's Zoolite, isn't it? Yeah. It's Zoolite. It's signaling that there should be like a Zoolite mine over here. Now, since I re-rolled, it's not Zoolite anymore. Now, it's silicon. Pretty cool though. Okay. Nifty. Now, do I know where I was going? 60, 40? Against, by the way. Okay, found it! And the game froze. And then it crashed. Because I would hate for this to be a good day that, you know, works well. Who needs that? Okay. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. I am okay with that. This might end up being a day that I stop stream early. 'Cause honestly, I just can't even be fussed to bother. Oh. Computers are just being a delight today. I think we have plans on tearing my main computer apart. Is there any reason why you're not showing the gameplay? Alright, look. I'll load a save and we'll see if you decide to show gameplay. And if you do, great. And if you don't, I get to do troubleshooting. Everybody's favorite troubleshooting. So I think the plan is Sunday night, we're probably going to have my husband rip this computer apart. So what we're thinking, hey, there it is. What we're thinking is that the issue might be, or the reason why I'm having such trouble with it, is that it might be the power supply unit is either going bad or is simply not equipped to supply the computer with enough power. Right? So that's what we're thinking the issue is. But in order to get it fixed, we have to tear the computer apart, get a new power supply unit put in, and this is kind of like the house's primary computer. And I say the house because it's my primary computer and I run the house. Okay, we're gonna have to reboot my computer entirely. You see how sluggish it's moving? Yeah. My computer is just gonna have to be entirely rebooted. Cool. I am so happy about that. If I can't get things to work the right way, I might have to end stream for the day. Not my favorite plan, but here. Why was sleep not an option? That's happened before. Where I click on power and sleep is just not an option. I have restart, I have shut down, but I don't have put it to sleep. Now, I didn't want to put it to sleep, so that's not a big deal. But it's weird that it wasn't an option, right? Because it should be an option. It's always supposed to be an option. So why is that option gone? Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Reopen all the things, restart all the things, and maybe my mouse will work now. Will it continue to work? No clue. Tends to die as soon as I start. Well, not as soon as I start, because like yesterday it died every 20 minutes. Today it died within the first like 10. which is frustrating. Kay has spotted the mailman. We're in for a bargaining. I have a love-hate relationship with Steam right now. I hate that it insists on updating, and the only quote-unquote update that it really does is try to sell you on more sales. It's try to be like, oh, hey, did you know about these sales? Did you know about that sale? Sale, sale, sale. And it's like, I get it. I get that that's your whole thing, is that it's a storefront. But could we not do this constantly? Could we, like, cut this down to, like, maybe once a day? Twice a day? Something like that? So if I do that, is my model seems to be looking the wrong way. Nah. It's close enough. Okay. Good enough. Let's try this again. We're going to load to the moon. We're going to say start the stream. It's going to reconnect to my other PC. Yes, it does. Good. Mouse is currently working. Sensitivity is up too high, but we will deal with that in about 5 or 10 minutes after we see if it dies. Thank you. Like that. That's snagging in the gameplay already. That's telling me... Okay. So that kind of snagging in the gameplay already tells me one thing for 100% certain. That tells me we're going to go to the mountains, actually. You know what? Let's go hog wild. Let's grab the truck. And then we'll go to the mountains. Truck is out this way. Not that we need the truck for, what's it anymore? Oxygen? Because we don't need the truck for oxygen anymore. We're good there. We do, however, need the truck for, thank you. Now let's go to the mountains. Let's say medium mountain today. Thank you. Sorry, Kay has spotted the mailman. Y'all are in for a bargaining. Because my favorite little baby girl spotted the mailman. And as much as I love her, she is a loud baby girl. Don't know if you've noticed that. She is the sweetest little thing you will ever want to meet, but she is also fairly loud. Okay. So I don't really need the phosphorus from these, but we do need the super alloy. Right. Quasar and Solar are up here. Do love both of those up here. Primarily Quasar is great. You could really use that. But also Solar is pretty good. Okay. So. Don't stuff up, mostly for me. Why is the flashlight on? The flashlight does not need to be on. What is with these random piles of rocks? Are they supposed to be just random piles of rocks, or is there supposed to... I do not like that. If you get over here, you can't see anything, which means I can walk right off the edge and never know where I am. Ooh, that's fun. Kay is still hoping she can bark at the mailman, and in fact, since he was on the other side of the street when she spotted him, she's gonna be able to. Because he's gonna come back this way. So there's going to be that. And I am sorry about the very excitable barking baby. Not a lot I can do about it, but I'm sorry about it. Mine now, thank you. Okay. So, like, there's really nothing super special in these things, right? Here. Hold on to that for me. Thank you. But what gets me is that destroying the special clams doesn't really get me anything amazing either, right? I mean, like, when you destroy the gold chests on the regular planet, you get specials out of it. I mean, I suppose it kind of makes sense. Because when you destroy the golden chest, you get, like, aluminum and super alloy. And when you destroy these guys, you get phosphorus and super alloy. Why is the world green? I do want to do one thing here. Okay, cool. That's for me. You know, I kind of miss not super being able to hear gameplay. But I would rather be able to keep the stream going during tech issues, which apparently have been happening a lot right now. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be too upset over the green storm because, like, it makes it easier for me to see stuff up here. But... I just kind of want to know what's going on. Is it just green because we've gotten further up here? Is this not a green storm? Is this just, hey, you've traveled further up? Everything is green now because you're in Quasar territory. I mean, that's a possibility. The world turned green because we got up to Quasar Solar mining levels. But then why is it now blue? I don't know. Bring back the green storm. It made it easier to find stuff. Here's what I can do. Options. Graphics. We can turn the brightness down a bit. That'll make it a little easier to find stuff. Now, does that mean it'll make the night a little bit too dark? Probably. Probably. But I can do this now. Thank you. Isn't that the bridge I walked over on? Yeah, it's gotta be. Huh. Huh. Weird. missed that quasar. We're gonna go with it was too bright. Everything was washed out. That's what we're gonna go with. I missed that quasar because it was too bright and everything was washed out. Unless that's the bridge I came over on. Huh. Alright, either way, we're going to... Ooh! Take this clam. Hello, clam. Go buy a clam. And we're going to put some stuff away. And then we're going to go up. Thank you. Now everything's turning blue. Fun. I do love a good blue storm. Just about as much as I love a good green storm. Okay. I mean, hydration low is not a problem. I can fix that at any time. I do kind of want to harvest as much as possible first. So here's what I'm thinking. Right? We're very close to finishing terraformation on this planet. Like, once we unlock natural life, terraformation is over on this planet. And then we get to work on escaping the planet. So, I've already seen the ending, and not to spoil anything, but none of them are great. Like, there is no happy ending here. I will say that. There are 3 different endings, and none of them are happy. So, here's what I'm thinking. Because, like, the hardest one is joining up with the smugglers. So here's what I'm thinking. Like, here's our end game, as far as I see it. We take all of that. I cannot destroy that. I don't know why I tried. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking as far as our end game goes. We try, we get all the money and everything we need for the smugglers. And then I might try and do all 3 on stream. They're all bittersweet. There is no clear cut happening. All 3 are bittersweet. But they're bittersweet in different ways. Yeah, I know. Hydration level critical. Okay. Look, if I get down from here, we're not getting back up. I'm just saying. Kind of. I'm gonna be like, can I get on top of here? And I mean, kind of. I feel like there's something up there, but I'm not quite sure if we can get it. Well, I got up to the top. And nope, nothing here. However, the world is in fact in fog. Is that a tree or... Oh no, that's more quartz, huh? Okay, cool. I was gonna go for water from the top, but you know, here we are. So here's what I'm thinking. First off, dump all of that into sorting. Secondly, can we check and make sure... Yeah. Okay, cool. We're good. So, over to quartz, please. Cosmic quartz are not sellable. Really? Huh. That surprises me. You know what? Let me check one other thing. Where's multipliers? Here. That's B's. Yeah. Okay, so then no, they're not sellable. Interesting. Okay. So the trade rocket multipliers are not sellable, but these all are, right? And these pressure multipliers are worth 5,000 apiece. So here's my thought process. The most difficult of the three endings, if I am remembering correctly, is the smugglers, right? And for that, we need 250,000 tokens, which is where we're going to run into problems. And 5 solar quartz, which is whatever. Easy as pie, we can do that, no problem. So, we're at what? 75,000 currently? To sell these multipliers, like, just the production multipliers alone are 5,000 apiece, so that should get us there, right? So it's like, what, 6? 6 times 3 plus 2, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 20. By 5,000. Then we have these plant multipliers, which are what, 2,500 each. Same with the oxygen. The energy multipliers are 6,000, and we've got another what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. Oh, nope, my math is off. Because this is an 8 grid, so this is what? 8 and 8 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we have 26 production multipliers at 5,000 each. That should be more than enough to get us. So like if we sell the multipliers, we should be ready to go in like 30 seconds flat, right? Sell the multipliers, we'll be ready to go. And that's the hard part of that. Let's go back to the mountains. Well, let's check and see how we're doing first. How are we doing on our quartz? Solar, we're doing pretty good at. Quasar, oh, we're doing fine. Alright, there's also magnetar quartz available in one of the places. I just don't remember which one. Oh, right, we have to actually go back home. Never mind. Never mind. Hold up. Plan changes. Oh! Meteor shower. Cool. I thought I saw a volcano over there. It was like, really? Volcanic island? Cool. No volcanoes. Okay. Let's go this way then. I was gonna go to the cars. highest priority, so like, I don't see why my guys aren't working. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're not even done getting all that stuff out, and we're gonna be fine. Okay. Alright. Back inside. Solar, please. Quasar, please. Put the rest of it in sorting. And let my guys go to work. Okay, so probably the reason why they haven't done what I want them to do yet is probably because they're a little bit overtaxed. Because I did just put down all those harvesters yesterday in all these harvest locations. So they're probably taxed a little bit at the moment, trying to fill up all the cabinets. So I only have like 12 on this planet. So there's that. Back we go to climbing the spire. I thought there were clams down here for a second. Nope, just rocks. We do, however, have kelp now. That's fun. I should probably put down some fish farms. Like, that is a thing that I should probably do, is put down some fish farms. Am I going to? Probably not. Should I? Absolutely. Any particular reason I'm not? No, not really. Just want to explore for a little bit. Once we explore for a little bit, what I'm gonna do after that is we'll start like making sure that we terraform the place. And then I will build a rocket. And we will sell all of the things. Okay, so we want to go across this way. I'm pretty sure I saw up here. There was like some stuff to pick up. No? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Okay. Nope, there's a few over here. A golden clam. Okay, so that also gave me aluminum. So the golden clams do give me something different. Just not the big boys. Okay. Fun. Good to know, I guess. Also, it took me this long to find the unstuck button in options, by the way. You know, how many times have I just, like, died because I was like, oh man, I'm stuck and there's no unstuck button. It took me this long to find it. Also, the green clams have gems sticking out of them. Isn't that like, doesn't that hurt? I guess maybe they don't have nerve endings in the shells, so I guess maybe not, but like, I would think that hurts a bit. Yeah, these guys, right? They've got like crystals growing off the shells. I mean, I guess it makes perfect sense. But I would feel like that would hurt a little bit. Although probably not, because it is just like moss or whatever, just crystallized. Right? It's just like, you know, if they had moss growing on their shells, but this is crystals. Okay. Alright, that's the big tall boy. So is that just a different big tall boy, or is that the big tall boy that we came from? I feel like that's the big tall boy that we came from. Okay, so we came from there, across here, over to here, onto this one, and then we go onto that one. Okay. Cool. Is there like a way to get on top of this one? Probably, but can we tell through all the leaves? No! Okay. I mean, that's fine. Alright. Fun. Got a lot of good stuff out of that. Let's go this way, I guess? I don't know. Hello. Alright. So we have, Zoolite down here, which equals, silicon. Because I got the, what's its re-rolled? I got the minerals re-rolled. Alright, so we now officially know what is over at the mountain zone. That's cool. Fun fact, what's over at the mountain zone is Quasar and Solar. Oh, that's Terraform Island. That's why it looks like that. Okay, nope, we're good. I saw weird spider-like things and was like, what kind of rock formation is that? Those are my drills. Those would be my drills. Just so you know. Okay. I don't think I planted you guys. Well, I did plant them in other parts of the world, which makes me wonder if they're just like sprouting up over here. Because like I planted the mushroom trees over by like the mushroom zone, but I did not plant them here. So does that make this planet like naturally reoccurring mushroom trees? Or does that mean that they're occurring over here because I put them here? Right? Because we're seeding them into the planet. This can go over into not here. Okay. Let's start taking a look at some things. Don't you have this thing set up so you don't have to do that? Yes, actually. It's supposed to be so I don't have to do this. That doesn't mean that that's how it works. Aluminum is in fact full. Okay. I can do that. Alright. My guys are currently stretched to the limit right now. Alright. We can fix this. We can fix this real easy. It'll get rid of a lot of our alloy issues and some of our aluminum issues in one shot. There we go. That'll do. For now. Yeah, for now that'll fix that problem. Alright, osmium. Let's just take this. Alright. Alright, well, my mouse died again. That is fine. That's not frustrating or a pain in the butt at all. Not the button I wanted to press, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Why is there... Thank you. Okay. What else did we want to put away? You know what? Before it, like, fills these guys up, let's go put away silkworms and commons, which are in the back here. Yeah, see? You're supposed to take from the cabinet before taking from... one place. That's silk. I'm looking for silkworm, which is right here. I do have silk though, so we'll put that away too. Can't put that away. We're overflowed on silk. Cool. Figured about as much. Alrighty. Are we overflowing on squash too? Yep. Problem solved. Okay. Thank you. Cool. Sulfur, I guarantee you we are not full on. We are not. Tree bark, we might actually be full on. We are not. Okay, plants. I don't think we're full up on plants at all on this planet. We are not. How's obsidian looking? That answers that question. Algae we might actually be full on. Yep. Okay. Did not think we were full on that. Done. Okay. There we go. Are we full on mushrooms? We might be. How are we doing on bioplastics since we're full up on mushrooms? That is not bioplastic. This is. overfilled on algae. We are overfilled on that. We are... This is special. Whoopsie doopsies. Okay. Frogs. Back here. Frogs. Koozie. Ooh, that's a 1,000 multiplier. That's nice. Blazar. We have a Blazar mine, and also we can create it, so I'm not really upset about that, but still. Still more eggplants. Fun. Okay. Those we know we're full on. Pretty sure we're full on mutagen, but I'll double check. And pretty sure we are full on honey. We are. Alright. Tell you what. You hold on to that. You make me some of that. Mutagen is back here. No, we're not full on mutagen. Okay. Cool. Done. And now we are officially no longer full of food either. We're no longer full on honey either. So that'll fix that problem. That'll do. Done. Alright, so that sorts everything out. This can go into honey as well. I know, I know. Did you know that you need water? Yep. Perfect. Speaking of food, got it. Alright, let's go to... I mean, I kind of want to go to Seashell Islands. Alright, fine. We go seashells. Let's go see the seashells. I definitely did not plant those here. Interesting that they only seem to grow around the ecosystems. Huh. Weird, but okay. Because it was the same thing on the other island where these trees were growing, but only around the ecosystems. Interesting. Okay, so I've been in the big shell up here a little bit. Like I did that. Because I remember looking at it and being like, ooh! Seashell Mansion! Okay. Okay. So that... What are you... Sometimes you press spacebar and the jetpack activates. Sometimes you press spacebar and you bunny hop. I don't know. I wish I could give you a rhyme or reason why one does one and the other doesn't, but... up with is the thing is just a little touchy. Okay. Again, sometimes you press and hold. Jetpack activates. Sometimes you just bunny hop. That time we were bunny hopping. Hello. Hello. What's in the magic hole down here? What's in here? What's Oh. I mean, we're gonna need oxygens shortly, but until then, what's down in the magic waterlogged shell? Ah! Golden clam. Thought you'd hide that from me. Ha! I am probably gonna run out of oxygen down here, though. Like, that is not a question. Okay. Like, unless a miracle happens. Oh! Hey! Did somebody ask for a miracle? And we have it. What's up with the green storm? Anybody know? Nope. Okie dokie. Okay. Fun. We've got another seashell. What's it? Another seashell mansion over here. Okay, there's nothing up there. Cool. You can just kind of wind your way up to the top. Ooh! Okay, I've been here before, apparently. Alright. Fun. Nothing else really in here. Okay. Cool! Cool. Let's double check the giant ones over here on the large island then. That being the case. If that's the big one that I've been through before, maybe I haven't been through those yet. And I just thought I did because the interior of all the seashell mansions look the same. Don't judge me, they do. More or less. Inside the seashell mansions, they all look basically the same. Ooh, what do we got up here? Hello. There's another way to yeah. It just leads to a tree. How is there a tree growing into a seashell? Like, how is there a tree growing inside a seashell? That seems weird to me. Is it weird? I don't know, but it seems weird. Okay. Speaking of weird, this is definitely a weird place to put this. But here we are. Kind of wish I could set the drones to, like, collect from the truck, right? Because that would mean I could stay out longer. If we could set the drones to collect from the truck, there we go. Then we could stay out much, 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 much longer. But alright. Is it just me or is the truck moving? No, it's moving. Ooh, golden clam. That's a different skin pattern. Cool. I totally thought for like a second that that was some kind of a pirate ship. Right? There was like a second when my mind went, "Ooh, pirate ship!" It's not a pirate ship. It's not. Fun. Okay, so Seashell Island is just primarily where you go when you need, like, or when you want to look for, like, clams, I'm guessing? So... the mountain zone gets, like, quasar and solar quartz. We know the purple grass location gets magnetar, which we're probably going to want to harvest, not gonna lie. But, you ever just have those days when you're in the middle of a sentence and your brain just quits? It's just like you're in the middle of a sentence. Full stop! I hate it when that happens. I was in the middle of forming cohesive thoughts and then I wasn't. And the thing is it happens mostly while I'm on stream. Which is probably because I'm just spewing an endless line of nonsensical thoughts. But still, that doesn't make it any less frustrating. Okay. So is that all that's up here? Nothing extra special? No extra rewards for coming all the way up here? I feel like I can platform to the top of that shell. Maybe. Right? I feel like they want you to kind of like come up here and then maybe find a way to get out of the top of the shell. I mean, maybe I'm crazy? Stranger things have in fact happened than me being crazy? And crazier things have in fact happened than me being crazy. Alright. Let's go out here. No? Okay. Cool. Woo! That's not a, seashell mansion. That's just a seashell cottage. I'm just saying, that's just a seashell cottage. This is another seashell cottage. But it's got some good stuff in it. So the seashell areas are where you go to like mine clams, which makes sense, right? Because, you know, seashells. Okay. Fun. So I think the next place we'd want to check is the pillar zone. And then we can go check out purple grass area. I know the purple grass area has magnetar. Like, I know that. We kind of stumbled on that discovery yesterday. Not my favorite way to do the discovery is just stumbling upon them. But, you know. I guess that's fine to just stumble upon them. I don't know. Brain fart. We'll go with that. Because I started saying words and then... Okay. So the plan was yesterday that I wasn't going to discover anything. We were going to do all the stuff today. And then that decidedly did not happen because I went to Purple Grass Zone and it was like, hey, magnetar. And I was like, aww. Why is the mouse suddenly I don't know. I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouse. It's so much easier than touchpad. Alright, home it is, please. And I was like, oh, I wanted to explore yesterday. And it was like, yeah, but you're exploring today. Okay. Now. Mouse has suddenly decided that it can reconnect, which is fine, I guess. It's never suddenly reconnected before, but hey, maybe the fact that I unplugged legitimately everything but the mouse, keyboard, and Ethernet from my computer is working in my favor. It's probably not. But I did do that. I thought I took stuff from there. Did I not? Yes, I didn't. I thought I took all the stuff out of there. That's beans. That definitely said open beans, and I did it anyway. Okay. There we go. That will fix most of my issues. Gauge is full. We're ready to go. Okay. Let's go pick up my portable storage unit, also known as the car. let's head. We wanted to go to pillars, right? Large pillars? Yeah, we came up here yesterday to explore, but not to explore. We just like, purple fern! Cool. But like, I just put a thing up here and we were good to go with that. So I didn't want to do a whole lot of exploring. But apparently I did do some exploring up here. Oh yeah, we put a harvester up here. Oh, I forgot. Forgot I put a harvester up here. Okay. Woo! I almost fell. Oh, it wouldn't have been that big a fall. Hello. You have been served up on a silver platter. Well, on a seashell platter. Well, rock platter? Is that a rock or a seashell? Another place to go to look for clams, I guess? There's a lot of places to go to look for clams. I don't know. I have questions on how some of these clams get some of this stuff in their mouth. Like, I get that, like, the way clams feed is they kind of just let the ocean wash through their mouth and filter out food. So, like, I get stuff getting stuck in there, right? That's fine. I totally get it. That's cool. But, like, I have questions on how some of this stuff gets stuck in there. Like, where are they getting things like silk? Guess that one was empty. Guess all of those were empty. Where are they getting stuff like silk or silkworms if the planet is barren? I mean, it's not barren anymore, so I get it. But, like, when it was barren, where were they getting that stuff from? Where? Ooh. Y'all have stuff? Now I have stuff. Thank you. There. Now the truck has stuff. So I guess the pillars is just, more places to look for seashells and all that. Okay, I mean, fair enough, I guess, but... Okay. I'm pretty sure there's like a special type mining thing down in the bottom of the pillars. I know one of these areas, hello, has a osmium mine. And I think osmium and aluminum are the two that did not switch. Because, like, when I re-rolled minerals, like, a lot of them switched. But I think aluminum and osmium stayed the same. So osmium is still acting as osmium. Yep, this is where the medium pillars take effect. You guys are empty, aren't you? like the purple trees, though. That's cool. And the water down here just looks so cool. I mean, I know it's because it's like supposed to be volcanic and it's full of like minerals and stuff, but it's just so cool. Yeah, okay, so this is magnesium, so I think this was supposed to be a sulfur zone. Because we got magnesium down here, so I think we were supposed to find sulfur here. We don't, but you know, we were supposed to. Cave? Nope. That's cool. Do find a beach. There's something inside these. Yeesh. Thank you. Not anymore, there's not. This looks like a pretty deep pool. Is there anything down at the bottom of it? Not really, nope. Okay. What about this one? Nope. Okay, I think this is like the islands where we found some green clams at the bottom of these pools. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if the clams respawn. So I stopped destroying them after this. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've been down all of these. We've been into the depths on all of them. Okay, cool. Fun. That is definitely an ecosystem. Yeah, same thing. It has these weird mushroom and, well, that's a sound and a half. Anyway, sorry, there's a low rumble. It's probably some form of heavy equipment coming down the road that I'm not paying attention to. So, it has these weird palm trees and these mushroom trees. So I'm guessing they are naturally occurring trees. Kind of. Kind of. Right? I'm guessing they are kind of naturally reoccurring trees. Here, sort most of that way. I don't think it actually can sort most of it away. But like, these should be sortable. That should be sortable. Right? I get the phosphorus being overfilled, like, I get that. And we're probably overfilled on both aluminum and alloy. Not exactly, but yes, we are very close. Give me a couple of alloy rods, if you would, please. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. And then the aluminum there is still overfilled. Yeah. I figured it was starting to get full. Yeah, because it's pulling aluminum from back here. Okay, so I get the phosphorus being overfull. I get that being overfull. Magnetar, Pulsar, those are definitely not overfull. Silk is overfilled. These guys are all overfilled. That's overfilled. That's not. Alright. You know what? Let's put some of this back in to overflow. Let's grab these. And we'll put them back here for no good reason. Other than we're just getting way too much stuff. Okay. I'm critical on water at the moment. That's fine. I live on a waterlogged planet at the moment. I can fix that. Okay, there we go. So we've got that sorted all out. That was not the button I wanted. I wanted W and V, not S and space. Alright, we gotta bring the car back and do some more sorting. That was not the way to go. This was. Just kidding. Didn't mean to hit that screen. Meant to hit this one. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. We're gonna shove that back there. I really shouldn't bother destroying the shells at this point. Like, it's really not that big a deal. Okay, you got it sorted? Alright, great. Thank you. There we go. Extra alloy in the way back. I feel like we should definitely have space for that. We do. Guys are just a little bit busy at the moment. Okay, they should be able... Well, like, the algae is going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. But the rest of that, the guys should be able to handle. Right? Like, the algae is going to be a problem. And the obsidian's going to be a problem. But everything else should be fine. Okay. I forgot to go grab my portable storage unit, better known as a truck. Alright, you ready? So we did pillars, right? And we've done mountains, circle islands, low pillars, terraform island, crescent island, medium pillars, titanium shrooms. We've done that earlier. It's just a good place to get... Well, currently titanium. I don't think it's supposed to be titanium. I think it's supposed to be like super alloy maybe. So titanium shrooms I think is supposed to be super alloy. But it's titanium now. We've done the mountains. We've done the seashells. We've done the pillars. Yep. So, the last island we're going to explore before we, like, seriously start terraforming this place is get magnetar quartz from here. Did I need to do that? No. Did I do that? Yes. Do I have an idea why I did that? No. But if I come down here, it's really easy to see this magnetar. Hi. Can I use that trick again? No? Ooh! There's a shell over here. Didn't need to do that. Shouldn't have even bothered. Did it anyway! Alright, so we want to look around here for anything like these. Hey. I will also find once it's acceptable. I'll also find any satellites or clamshells acceptable. But mostly I just want magnetar. I find it interesting that cosmic quartz doesn't sell for anything. Right? Like, isn't it supposed to be more awesome than just regular, like, quartz themselves? Because it's made out of all the different quartz. So wouldn't the whole be more expensive than its parts? I mean, I can suggest that, but I highly doubt it. That's not how it works. Anything down here? Thought I saw a purple glow, but it could have just been the grass. I know I see something there. I really need to be more methodical with this. I'm not, but I need to be. Anything fun in here? No? Any way to easily spot magnetar in here? No? Okay. I see more magnetar over here. Hello. Mine now. I feel like I picked that up rather than like mining it. Which is weird, but I guess I shouldn't ask too many questions. Oh, that was one of my drones. Okay. So it's just my only problem with all this grass is that it leaves me very confused. Would it leave me confused if I were, you know, better at navigating? Probably not. So this is right purple grass. I think we started it left. Did we start it left or right? I don't know. We're over it right now. Thank you. Ah! Satellites. Hello. Saw more magnetar. Cool. Ooh, more seashells. I can speak. Alright. It's not as much magnetar as I was hoping we'd find on this island, but like, it's fine. Yeah, you're the one I just looted. That's cool. Ooh! Found more. on the other side of this little cavern? No? Good to know. Oh, nope, that's just a hole. I thought I saw a nice purple glow. Turns out it was just a hole. Okay. Do I feel like we've gone through right purple grass thoroughly? No. Probably not. There's probably 1,000 things I'm missing. Do I feel like I'm gonna be able to find it? No! Probably not! No. I'm kind of directionally challenged. I don't know if you've noticed that problem. But I'm rather directionally challenged. More magnetar, thank you. Alright. I mean, I was hoping to find a lot more across the 2 islands, but I guess you get what you get. You know what I mean? Nope, that is not more magnetar, that is just purple grass clipping through the rock. Which is fine. I am not concerned about it. What do we got? Ha ha! You thought you could escape from me. And I'm gonna be real, you probably could have. As mentioned before, I am directionally challenged. People are like, don't you know where you're going? No. Usually not, no. Thanks for asking. I am very much directionally challenged. Hence why we have so many beacons. Haha. Also, the big plants don't help. There's more. I see a purple reflection, but that could just be atmosphere. Ooh, hello, seashell. Mine now. Okay. Ooh, 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 starting to sound like a monkey over here. No, 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 no. I almost missed that one. Okay. I think that's probably about all I'm gonna find. Do I think that's all there is to find? No! No! But I think somebody better than me is gonna have to find it. Because I'm not good at this stuff. I say as I continue to go through the island and look for more. Woo! Found the teleport. Alright. Off to home we go. I don't know why I saluted the camera. Nobody can see that. I have no hand tracking. Well, I mean, I have hand tracking on, but like, it doesn't really work proper because my hands aren't. When did I pick up Terra tokens? Huh. Okay, that's special. That's overfilled. That's all overfilled. That should be able to be put away. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Okay. Special, special. Overflow. 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 And overflow. In the back. Okay. Reason I went out this door and not the side door? No. Alright, let's throw that in. Okay. This comes with me. That comes with me. That comes with me. This stuff comes with me. That comes with me. Are we suddenly over full on bioplastic? Because you sorted everything else away. Yep. To answer my own question. Yep. Suddenly over full on bioplastics. Oh, well, okay then. I can orient myself. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not getting disoriented and confused. Okay. Exploration basically done. You know what we do now? You know what we do now? You know what we do? 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 Now that exploration is basically done, we're already 54% to natural life. Right? So let's talk what needs to move. Animals and insects. So, let's say T3 butterfly farm, that'll get insects up and running. Let's say T2 fish farm, sure, why not? And an amphibian farm or two. And then we'll start working on animal shelters after that, if there's time. Question 4. Yes. We still haven't gotten close to these? Oh, I guess we're only on T, not KT. I mean, we're almost done with the planet, though, but okay. Fine, I guess I get that. I don't actually get it. That's methane. Not what I was looking for. There we go. Overflow. That'll do. There we go. Perfect. Problems resolved. Now, let's talk what we are doing for... We need a Pestra. We only got one Pestra from this planet. That's not a big deal, actually. Because I can say, go to... That's on Selene. Let's go to Prime. Okay, on Prime. Get me a minimum of 6 of those. Also bring me... What do we need? Bioplastics we're good on. Which plankton is that? Plankton B. Okay. Also bring me Plankton B. Okay. We have plenty of Zeolite. We have plenty of bioplastic. We have plenty of silk. I mean, I can make fabric here, or we can just have it shipped in. That's not a big deal. That's T1 fertilizer. Just checking. Let's grab T1 fertilizer and some fabric. Cool. Bring back my stuff. Oh, it's bring back my stuff. Okay, now. The other thing that I would like to do. Okay! Go home, robot, you're drunk. The other thing... What the... He just went spiraling off that way. There he is! He's back! You gonna come back? Are we done? Or are you gonna come cartwheeling back again? Alright, who gave the rocket? Alright, who put too much ethanol in the rocket fuel? I gotta know. Who put too much ethanol in the rocket fuel? Okay. Nope, I'm fine. I'm not laughing hysterically at that. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so we have 450, 400, 350, 100 there. Oh, that was a drone. Okay. This is 300, 325, and 1,000. Ooh. Okay, we'll grab one of those. Yes, please. That's bee larva. Do we have frog eggs on Selen? It does not look like we do, no. Just fish. Okay, we actually don't even have all that much in butterflies. So that's 150, that's 3, that's 250, that's 2. Don't even really have anything that great either. So let's grab all of the Amelia. Let's grab all of the Chevron. And sure, why not? One of everything else. Yeah? There you go. That'll do. Back over to... Are you gonna have the same problem? Did I put too much ethanol in your fuel too? No. That one's good. Okay. Should definitely have frog eggs here, right? We have some fish eggs here, so fish eggs. Tildo? Why do I think that's Toledo? Every time I see it, I'm like, okay, Toledo fish eggs, cool. Gunther? Galbay, but I'm calling him Gunther. We don't seem to have frog eggs on this one either. That's strange. But okay. Do we have anything better over here, by the way? Well, like, we have Galaxy and all them. We'll just take what we can get. Alright! That should be more than enough to get us started. So then... Thank you. This one I did not launch. This one is also going to Prime? Really? Alright. Since you're also going to Prime, bring me one of everything that we have available on Prime. Minimum. There we go. Sure. Sure, you might as well go get more stuff for me. Everybody give me more stuff. I should have 2 set to Prime and 2 set to Selene, but it looks like what I have is actually 2 set to Prime. So we only have 16 drones on this planet. So I was right and I was wrong. We have 16 drones on this planet. I thought we had 12. We have 16. That's not horrific, but it's not amazing either. Okay. How are we looking on fertilizer? Enough to get us started, but we should probably work on getting more going. What's it take to get that started? Okay. Here's the plan. You make T1. You make and you make T3. And we'll swap all of you around at random. There we go. And then we'll just have a lovely chain. Thank you. Done and done. Okay. Cool. So I'll leave that running for another couple of minutes. Who was the first guy I launched? You? You'll be back soon. 180 seconds. That's a little over 2 minutes, but past that, more math than I want to do at the moment. That is tree bark. Alright, this is fertilizer. So the T2 is really struggling right now. T1 we're doing okay with. And I think we're ready to stop on T2. Okay. Let's keep the T1 going until we can't anymore. That's why we're struggling with T2 right now. Okay, stop the T1. Cool. We could probably stand to make a little more T1, but let's see where the T2 goes first. Like, I could stand to do that. Okay, am I gonna regret it? Maybe. Will I regret it more if we don't do it? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I'm really just trying to kill time until my rocket gets back. Ah! And there he is. Emptied of everything but phytoplankton, which is fine. I was expecting that. Because my guys, they do try hard. Okay, stop you. Stop you, even though I'm pretty sure you don't have anything left, and neither do you. Which is fine. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit of a better mix. Alright, not perfect, but okay. You know what? Let's start with the T2 fish farm. Right? Since we've got everything we need for it right here. Let's start with the T2 fish farm. We need 2 rows of silk, which again is not a problem. Bioplastic is on this side. Hey, I remembered for once. We need 2 rows of bioplastic. What do we got in the way of fish? Fogs. Fabric. What do we got in the way of fish? Fish. Found it. Just take whatever. I'm not gonna get fussy. I don't really want it in the lagoon. Where do we want to put the fish farms? Well, in a lack of decision, we put it the same place we put everything. Right off of terraformation. Right? Trying to get it right there. Then. What can we put in here? We can put 3 in here. We have Stabu, Bayou, and Atabu. Why not? Is there a reason I sounded evil? No. I just do. Come on. Right there. Good enough. I want to see if we can put some under our base as well, but like, we verified on Prime that doesn't work. It's like, ideally, what I would want to do is I would want to put the fish under the base and let them swim around under the base so that we could put a glass bottom on the base and watch the fish swim under it. That would be ideal fun for me. Is it what's going to happen? Oh, absolutely not, no. Okay. So, where did I leave that? The teleporter. Okay. I think I have enough to do 2 more on the fish. So, like, I didn't want all of them in the lagoon, but we'll put some of them in the lagoon. think all that I have left on me is a Tabu eggs, which is fine because my other guys should be back by now. And you should have brought back more than a Tabu, right? Here we go. Alright, so we have Galdea, Stabu, Atabu, Toledo, Bayou, Providence. Okay. So we have 2 more we can do. We can do 3 each, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. More or less, that's the plan. Now, do I remember where I put them? Not really. Done. Fishies! Okay. Where'd I put the other one? Anybody know? Ah! Found it! Fishies! Okay. Got the fishy done. Now, next up, we want to work on butterflies. I feel like butterflies would probably be best over at Circle Island, right? So let's grab 1 line of silk. Where the flying fluffernutters did I leave fabric? Anybody know where I left fabric? Do we not have fabric on this island? We have to. Is it back here? Fabric! Found it! Nobody panic, I found it. Plants. Give me all of those. Where did I leave? Bioplastic. Found it! You always sound so shocked that you find it. That's because I always forget where I put them. I swear. You think I'm kidding about that? I'm not. We should have a thing for butterflies. I know I just ordered in a bunch of butterflies, which is fine. I should have a thing for butterflies. I'm looking for the butterflies too soon anyway. We need everybody's favorite zoodite. Now we can start considering butterflies. Okay. I want to make sure we grab 1 of everything at least. So we want to make sure we grab... We have that one, we have that one, we have that one. Yeah, okay. So I want to make sure we grab everything from there. Now, do I have anywhere else? I gotta have butterflies around here somewhere. This is all basic ore. This is all food and sorting. Should be bacteria, mutagen, algae, and quartz. Butterfly! Found it! We have Azure. We have Lanai. We have Phanesia. We have Galaxy. Oh, we do have Galaxy here. Who knew? We have Astraeus. We have Pelio. We have Pangala, Chevron, and Amelia. Okay. I don't know if we're going to need anything more from there. But we got them all. It's saving, yes? Okay. Cool, good to go. Now, we said we wanted to put these over at Circle Island is what would make the most sense. So let's go to Circle Island. And I'll start as far out as I can. I know why there are still cedar trees here. It's because this tree guy still thinks we might. It's because that guy reaches all. Yeah, see, this guy's got a cedar tree in it, and it reaches all the way up there. I know why it's doing that now. Should I have known before? Probably. Did I? Absolutely not. I dropped that. Did not need to drop that. Wanted to put that in there. I love the Galaxy, by the way. I think Amelia is my highest at 300. I don't think anybody else beats Amelia. No, not really. Okay, just Chevron. See, I love the look of the Galaxy butterflies. They're so cool. Anyway, I'm not getting distracted. I don't know what you're talking about. Butterfly farm up next. And then... yeah. Next, we want another butterfly farm. I don't want to press... I keep pressing tab when that isn't exactly not what I need to press. Okay. Done and done. Okie dokie. Over to the next island. Done. Did it again. There we go. So that should get us one of every fish and one of every butterfly that I have. Perfect. There we go. Let's go back to the big boy. Yeah, you. And let's put down another butterfly farm on the big guy. Done. They're so cool. They're so cool. Okay. Let's go home. And there's a turquoise storm happening, and I am not mad about this because I do love turquoise. Like, that is one of my favorites. Alright, so that's up at 62. Insects and animals have really started motoring along here, which is great. That's exactly what we want to see. We do want to keep that momentum going. I don't have any frog eggs. No, I do have frog eggs. got a couple of Akuzi frog eggs. Those are 1,000 multipliers. Yes, please. We will be doing that. Okay, we're gonna put these over at Terraform.
Was that a question?
Kind of, yeah. I don't think we have enough to fill, like, I don't think we have enough frogs to fill all these. It's not a big deal, like, that's really not a big deal. We can definitely make more frog eggs. I think. I'm not 100% on whether or not I can or not. You would think that I would be, but I'm not. But anyway, let's start with Terraform. Did I go to Terraform? I did. Alright, so we came to Terraformation. There's a couple of little ponds around here. Let's stick them around the ponds. Why not? I can. Sure, why not? Because I can, we do this. You guys look really cool. Oh, I like the Jumi frogs. They look super nifty. Can I just stand in the puddle? Nope, I sink in the middle. Fine. Okay. Like, the Lagami, I guess, are kind of cool, but they're mostly just black with red eyes. But, like, the Akuzi are so cool. They've got so many colors to them. They're probably poisonous. I'm just saying. What about these guys? Yeah, these are definitely... Like, I want to say these guys are kind of based off the red-footed frog, but I could be wrong on that. Which is, like, the redfoot tree frog, which is actually poisonous. Not gonna lie, that thing is actually poisonous. But anyway, at least I'm like 90% positive the red-footed tree frog is actually poisonous. I know poison dart frogs are actually poisonous. Duh, it's in the name. But, not only are they poisonous, they are very deadly. Have been known to kill grown men just by touching them, so, you know, fun! Alright, so I was going to look for my boards, and they're not in here. They're in the office. Office is this way. Alright, so what do we got? Animals and insects are flying up, but we're still only at 63%. I say we make a couple more butterfly farms. I could do butterfly. Can we do fish? I could do a couple more butterfly farms, and I could do a couple of more fish farms. We could do that. I would have to get the... Oh, I have to get the well, I don't have to get the fabric shipped in. You know what I can do for this? Boop. I don't have to get it shipped in. I do have to get, if we're going to do fish farms, I do have to get the plankton shipped in, though. So... you're sure we don't have anything on Prime as far as frog eggs go, huh? Just one thing of generic? Well, okay. Also, quick question. Give me A, B, and C, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Don't know why I was counting. The number's right there. Okay. We're sure we don't have any form of frog eggs. Nope. Okay. Alright, where's my Celine shuttle? You sure you don't have any form of frog eggs? I will accept anything. They're sure. All they've got is some Tilje and ecru fish eggs. You know what? Send me all your genetic traits. Right? Same thing here. Let's go to change planet to Selene. Send me as many genetic traits as you can. Yeah. Go. Bring me all the genetic traits. What about you? You can bring me the last of the Toledo fish eggs. That's fine. Anything else? Really? You've still got some production multipliers? Well, bring them on down! What do you know? Bring those on down. No fish eggs at all. No frog eggs at all, huh? Well, I mean, my fault, really. I didn't really get a whole lot of frog eggs going. But you know. We have asbestos butterflies, right? Bring them anyway. Anything else in the way of butterflies that's kind of high value? No? Alright, bring me another plankton bee. And alright, so while they're doing that, I need to stop the fabric. Because we have more than enough. Yep. In fact, we no longer have enough silk. Again, not a problem. I can fix this. Not even close to an issue. Done. That will give me everything we need to get started. Yep. While we're waiting, I'll let the rest of the silk build up while we're waiting on the rockets anyway. So there's that. Pedestra seeds. Shinies. Forgot we needed pedestra seeds. Welp. And never mind then. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Let's go get some zoolite. You know, I can just exit. Well, no, I can't exit the base here. We can just go pick a random place. Terraform Island. Perfect. Let's go get some zoolite while we wait, because we are very much running low. And it's everywhere out here. I like the seashell island. I almost wish we'd like set up shop there. It's really pretty. But like you can't actually set up shop over there because you don't start with Seashell Island. Kind of wish you did. Maybe you could like put your base inside one of the giant seashells. I thought I grabbed all the uranium off this island. Must have missed one. Yeah, I don't care to destroy them. We have enough of both phosphorus. Thought I got all the super alloy. Did I need to grab that super alloy? No. Did I? Yes. Any particular reason? No. Just thought I'd strip this island of super alloy. Honestly, I thought I stripped all the islands of super alloy, iridium, and uranium. I thought all of those were gone. But still gone. Alright, let's head home. I want to check to see how full the cabinet gets. Home, please. Thank you. Alloy in the back. Uranium. Zoolite. Almost. Only need like 5 more though. It's not a big deal. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's it. That will refill our cabinet entirely. And I could use a snack. So let's go home and get a snack. Done. Thank you. How are we doing on my guy's return? 162. 5 seconds. Why are you taking 148 seconds? I guess this wasn't the first. No, this wasn't the first guy I sent. No, that was the second guy I sent. Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah, there you are. Hi. Mine. Thank you. Okay. So, a couple of things we want. I have most everything we need to build that, and I will in just a minute. Do me a solid. Head back. Bring me all the Pestra seeds. Cool. You gonna launch okay? Yeah, he seems to have launched okay. Alright. So, let's grab a super alloy rod. I have more than I need of those. Circuit boards. I have 2 of those. That is tree bark. T2 fertilizer. I have 1 of those. Okay. And then I wanted the aquarium. That's exactly me some fish. What do we got? Bayou. Tillage. And let's go down into the labs, and I never come into the labs, so let's go down into the labs. You can have all of those guys. No, I can't put the, I was gonna try and put the frog eggs in and be like, science! Put the frog eggs in! Nope. No, no science. We could probably put a pair of doors out this way. I can speak English. Why do you ask? It's in fact my first language. Don't ya know? Here, put that in. We're gonna put you guys over in special for now. Take that out. We should have most of what we need, if not everything we need for the fish farms, right? So close. Just one. Just one for the moment. That'll do. Okay. Fertilizer. We're gonna need more T3 fertilizer. Oh, no we won't. Never mind! Change in plan. Is that one not set to supply things? It is not. Everything else is. Did I just like miss these two? I did. What? Huh. Just missed those two. Okay. Bioplastic right here. Thank you. Okay. And then we need fish. I mean, I don't want to take all of the same eggs, right? We do have a lot of Toledo, though. Okay. I think this takes 3 each, so I think we're gonna need 3 lines of fish egg. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Should I know? Should I remember? Probably. Ooh, we hit low power. Okay. Okay, so that changes the game just a little bit. That means the next thing that we are gonna have to do immediately is we are going to have to, after I empty all the fish out of my inventory, we are gonna have to go build a couple more generators. It's not a big deal. We've got a ton of generators. It's not a big deal. We have a ton of generators. All right. Done. Well, I shouldn't say we have a ton of generators. We have a ton of stuff to build generators. It's fine. We'll be done in just a minute or two. Okay. So, give me generators. Give me... That is not where I wanted. This is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh! We're gonna need to make more pulsar, which is not a huge deal. I could actually... Hang on. Alternatively, I could just get pulsar shipped in. Okay. Not even close to a problem. So alternatively, I could just get pulsar shipped in, and I think we might just do that. Not that I think we're super gonna need it. Terraform Island, please. Past all of that stuff. Over here. Okay, I can't get anything further back in there. And then... 6th one. Right. There. Done. That'll do. Back home. What have we got? That is to the labs. Let's go to the office. How are we looking? Animals has stalled out, which is fine. I get that. Okay. Let's start working on... Where's plants? Is it not back yet? No, it's back. Okay. Yeah, these guys just have way too much in the way of, like, butterflies on them. Okay. Did we have Chevron in here? Yep. Here. You can have all of that. I am going to put this over in special. Thank you. Okay. Let's pull that. Bioplastic, please. Fabric. How are we doing on silk? Just the 2. Alright. Alright, I can fix that. Is it 3 or 2? I think it's just 2 that we need. It's just 2 extra. Okay. I can fix that. Not a problem. There we go. Much better. Alright. Now, on to fertilizer and zoolite. I just refilled the cabinet, so we're definitely good on zoolite. Okay. Now then. Amel is our biggest. I just like Alexei. And then we'll grab some Chevron for the last bit. Okay. Where do we put these now? Let's go over to... Put them them on circle islands. Let's put them over on here. Why not? Because there's really not a whole lot of plant life over on Terraform. Maybe we go over to titanium shrooms. There we go. Titanium shrooms. See, we got some plant life down here. Ooh! Since when did we get vines down here? And purple grass? I like it. So I think titanium shrooms also has an osmium cave over here, which is fun, if I'm remembering correctly. Am I remembering correctly? It's me, so probably not. Why do you ask? No, probably not. No. I thought that was osmium. I was absolutely about to harvest the butterfly going, ooh, osmium. Guys, that wasn't osmium. Guys, that's what we call a butterfly. Yeah, we'll put out another Pangella. Okay, cool. Perfect. Fun. So I was right in guessing that titanium shrooms would in fact grow mushroom trees. And if they just occur naturally, then, well, or I should say, and if those are because of my tree grower, well, tell me that they look out of place, because you know they don't. Alright. Let's head over to the office. How are we looking? Animals still isn't kicking off very high, which isn't too big of a shock, really. But we're at 70% here. Okay. So. Let's stick this back into sorting temporarily. I mean, honestly, we can probably just take everything from sorting and stick it into overflow right now. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Now, here's the next thing we're going to want. We're going to want animal shelters. We're going to want animal food. Right? Because we're going to want some animals. That being the case, Larma seeds we're fine on. Honey we're good. Probably going to want some more T2 fertilizer. But you know what we're going to want more than any of that? Any and all genetic traits that we can get our hands on. Any and all genetic traits we can get our hands on is what we're going to want. I think all of our genetic traits are currently on Soleil. And they are. Yeah. Alright, so all of our genetic traits currently on Soleil. That should bring all of the genetic traits here to me. I have a question for Terraform Island. Over to the rocket platform. Okay. Before we fuss over those, let's send up a couple of those. Do we have a T2 animal rocket? No, just the insect spreader. Okay. And then we could send up a couple of those. After we get our genetic trait. I can think. Words do form in my head. It happens. Rockets, please. How many T2 do I have? Enough to do what we need to. Mutagen is going to be the next question. Enough. Okay. To do what I want to do. We're probably going to need to make more T3. Yeah. Okay. Make T3. Make T2. Make T1. And we'll just keep her going. Don't know why I pressed S and space. Not what I was aiming to do, but there it is. Okay, we need silkworms. Just one line. I need bees. 2 lines. And we need phosphorus. 3 lines. Alright. Is this going to be overkill? Abso-freaking-lutely! Each one of these does a 5,000% multiplier to insects. This is absolutely overkill. This is 110% overkill. Sending up 6 of these, this is way past overkill. But am I gonna do it? Oh. You bet your buttons. I'm gonna make this go all wonky. And they immediately crash into Seashell Island. Actually, into the ocean, but you know, close enough. Hey, whatever works. All right. Was that overkill? Freaking-lutely. But hey, we got the frog eggs out of it. Yeah, that'd do it. Yeah. Yeah, that'd do it. Is that overkill? Uh-huh. Where's orbital information? This is just funny. Insects. 30,000? Yeah, that's overkill. Oh, don't worry. We won't have to worry about putting up insect farms anymore for a while. Okay. I'm back. I'm fine. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not laughing at that. That's not ridiculous. Do I have... I must have a thing set up for genetic traits, right? Unless my guys just, like, didn't bring back genetic traits the first time. No, here we go. Traits. Nope, they brought it back. Woo! Some of these are really cool. Look at this. Blue skin. I love that deep blue skin tone. That's cool. Also, the pattern's kind of awesome. We've been getting a lot of these thinner stripes. We haven't gotten like the zebra stripes before. That's kind of cool. So we have species, we have variant, we have color A, we have a lot of color A, but we don't really have a lot of color B. And that's going to be a problem. Like, the bioluminescence, the variants, and the skin patterns are all optional. Also, these size traits are all optional. I need species, color A, color B. That's what we 1010% need. Which is why I sent my guys out to get me whatever they could find on Selene. So I sent my guys out to bring me back anything they can get me from Selene. Where's the other computer? Oh, here it is. I think you're the first one. Yeah, you'll be back in like a second. You'll be back in 30 seconds. Yeah, we're good. Why don't we get some water while we wait? Mostly because I'm dying of thirst. Coming back? In just a couple seconds. Is that him? I don't think so. I think it's just one of those random artifacts that appear on the screen now and again. Should be back now. Hey, bud. Did you appear behind me? No. There he is! Don't land on your own satellite. Cool. Did you bring back any color bees? Yes, you did. Good job, buddy. Cool. Love that. Okay. So, looks like my other guy's back with more color A. Oh, come on. I need some color B. Alright, so... what color B starts here? 1, 2, 3. We only have 5 color Bs? Come on. You've got to have brought me color A, right? I'll take anything, really. I'm not gonna get fussy. Well, okay, I shouldn't say anything. I'll take any color Bs you got. This is all color A. I only have 5 color Bs. 5. Oh. That breaks me just a little bit. Okay. So we have some species variants. What you doing there, buddy? What you doing with that? Cool, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna say you're just glitched out. Okay. So here's the thing, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5 species anyway. Right? Let's grab 5 color A's. Any color B I've got. Sure, let's take some fun skin patterns. Okay. That's color bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Pattern 1, pattern 4, pattern 2, pattern 5. Grab another pattern 4 for good measure. Let's grab a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 3 since I have that. Alright. We'll take all 4 of our size multipliers. We'll take a 10 on bioluminescence, 9, 8, 7, 9. Okay. Now, what are we doing with all of that? I am glad you asked. Tell me I put them up and did not forget to do this. I did not do this. Oh no. Okay. Here. Stick these in the back here for a quick second. We need genetic synthesizer. That's what we need. Okay. So, give me a line of quasar. Give me. Actually, we only need one of these really because this goes fast. So quasar, blazar, magnetar, mutagen. Circuit board. Because unlike the rest of them where you have to just like sit around and wait for the machine to process, this one goes real fast. Alloy. And whatever traits we got. Okay. Cool. Back in here. I'm just going to put this right here. That'll do. This goes real fast. Synthesize. Done. I told you it goes real fast, right? I was not joking about that. Unlike the rest of them, where you have to struggle a lot, these are quite literally just push the button and you're done. Boop! I grabbed one too many color A's. That's fine. Give it a white stripe on this one. Any particular reason? Nah, just felt like it. Done. There we go. Okay, so we've got some animals. That's actually all I can do for animals right now, so let's just put these all back into traits. Okay. Now, I want one of these. We can take that guy off. We don't need to do that ever again. And one of these. Okay. Give me 2 water. 2 circuit boards. A silk, I don't know why that's in there. Put it over here, please. Thank you. Sorry, not a silk. We need 2 silk. Thank you. Alright, bioplastic. Right here. Do I have one of you working on bioplastic? forgot those were running, so pretty messed up. That's okay though. We'll figure it out. Do I need the T1s for this? Oh, gosh, no, I need T2. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can fix this. We can fix it. It's not that big a deal. We can fix it. I got how we fix it. We put this in here. We press the button. Done. Look at that. Wasn't even close to an issue. Okay, so it was very close to an issue. I don't need to know that. I need Larmaseed. I need methane. Oh, we are almost out of methane. Good thing I stopped those working when I did. We would have been out. Okay. That's iron. I want food. Thank you. Okay. I feel like we could probably manage 2. Because we have 5 animals, right? I'd have to turn in another one of these. Thank you. Which shouldn't be a big deal. The problem is going to be methane. It's going to be the problem, because we are very much out of methane. That's okay. If we give it a minute, it should get me more. Okay. Give me another 2 water. Did the thing. I hate it when it does that. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Sort. Not take that out. I want it to sort. Okay. Fine. 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 We'll put it all back up in a minute. Okay. I think the rockets were basically just rocket engine and genetic traits anyway, so that's fine. Okay. We need another bioplastic, and I'm completely just wasting time until it comes back with more methane. Alright, so we have 4 of those. We need another honey. I have a bioplastic harvester! That's why it keeps refilling! Oh! I completely forgot about that! Oh! I absolutely spaced on the fact that we had a bioplastic harvester going. Ah! Well, that'll do it. Okay, you done did it again. Okay. So, we need 2 bioplastic, 2 honey, 4... Yeah, 4... silk, 4 circuit boards, 4 water, 2 of those, 2 of those. Yeah, okay. So the only thing we're missing now is methane. Give me some good news. See? Alright, and then let me take the animals with me. Now, where do I put these? We'll just put them out here. It'll make my life easier. Okay, and then each one of these needs a feeder pretty close by. And then we want to put in... Oh, we only needed 1. Well, alright then. We'll leave them out I don't think we're going to need to, but in case we do. Look at this, we got the little monkeys and the little guys. Oh, look, he's a little hopping monkey guy. Little kangaroo monkey guy. He's so cute. I figured most of them were going to be the kangaroo monkey guys. That we got, because most of them were genetic trait 8, which was, or species 8, which was the monkey guys that we got from the last one. Anyway, okay. Now, let's talk whatever's left in traits. And give me whatever I can from rockets. And then let's go to Terraform Island. And then let's say... Okay, we need osmium rod and T4 mutagen. Is the only other thing we're missing. Okay. I can do that. Give me... What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeesh. I need one more genetic trait to make this work. Okay. Hey guys, do me a solid. That'll do it. Yep. That'll do it. Alright, give me mutagen. And osmium is right here. Give me some osmium rods. Okay, cool. So we can set up 5 of those. They're 1,750 a piece. So it'll help. It's not going to be overkill like the last one. The last one was absolutely overkill. This isn't going to be overkill. So that we can see the fish. Okay, bye fish. Bye. Hope you don't die in the upper atmosphere. There we go. Okay. Back home. I did back home. I did. Back over to the office. Let's see how we're doing. There we go. Everything is really cranking up. We have officially unlocked natural life and are headed for terraformation complete. Oh boy. Real quick, what I am going to do is I am going to give you guys the break video and I will be back in just a second. trying to help?
Yeah. Jump in that snow. Run in that snow, doggy. Yeah.
Poor thing, it's up to her belly.
Yeah. Seems like she's having a ball, huh?
She loves the deep snow. She absolutely loves the deep snow.
It's like, I don't know where to go. I'll just keep running.
I mean, like, she kind of hates it when it's just like, you know, a little bit of snow. But when it's deep like this, oh, she loves it. Did she come back?
Okay, coming back. My model's not that off, is it? No, it's fine. Okay, cool. So, at this point, we are just waiting on complete terraformation, right? I mean, I could send up some heat and pressure multipliers to speed things along. But, you know, we have natural planet life now, right? Let's say we go see if we can find some of this natural life. Nothing in this ocean. Okay. I mean, I was expecting it to be like in the ocean a little bit. You guys are probably very hungry. Okay. It's that time of day when the mouse seems to have died already. Alright, here we go. Yeah, growth is only at 36%. He's 1,000 to animal multipliers though, which is nice. Okay, I think we're going to need to send in some animal food for our guys. I wanted to check here. The interface. Yeah, it's only 10,500 to animals. It's not close to the 30,000 insects we got going on, but you know what? Fine. Life is close enough. Question mostly for me. 7 TTI is coming, and I'm guessing 7 TTI is the end of terraformation, right? I'm guessing that's terraformation complete. Probably also 1000 KT for biomass, but maybe not. But we are getting very close on the biomass thing. So I wanted to see if either Prime or Selene had any animal food to spare. I don't think Selene does. Does Prime? All the way at the bottom. Yep! I mean, it's just T1. Right? I mean, we have a little bit of T2, but yeah, I'll take it. Send it over. All right. Send it over. You gonna launch okay today, or are you gonna be weird? He launched okay today. Alright, perfect. So, the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna come over here. And I'm gonna say, you are going to demand food. Green world? Green world. Okay. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Are you giving me... Nah, just bioluminescence. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Let's head out. I'm assuming since we're on a waterlogged planet, the animals we're going to get, or the natural life we're getting, is going to be like waterlogged? Like fish and stuff. But is it possible that when they say natural life, what they really mean... Let's start with Circle Islands. Is like the kangaroo monkeys that we found wandering around on Selene. No? Well, so far the answer is no. Maybe if we check, ooh, let's check purple grass. Cause like, I put up all the life and everything, like I put up the tree generators and all that over here on Circle Island. So maybe we want one of the islands, because like in Selene, the animals occurred in places where there was naturally occurring forests. So, why don't we try purple grass? That has a big, like, naturally occurring forest zone. Maybe we have to wait until we're a little further along. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's how we'll play it. We are 110% going to finish Aqualis tomorrow. We will finish Aqualis and we will do an ending stream. If I can, I'll do all 3 endings. So that means tomorrow will be ending and possibly wreck diving. We'll also figure out what kind of new animal life we get. I miss smack. I told you I was gonna miss stuff, right? We'll also figure out what new animal life we get here on Aqualis. Because I don't know. I don't know what animal life we're gonna get. Could be something fun, could be something boring. I don't really know. Alright, so we will go ahead and figure out what animal life we're gonna get on Aqualis. We will curse my mouse for failing again. But anyway, that will be tomorrow. For today, I am going to end stream here. We'll have some fun tomorrow, figuring out all the new stuff we've got on Aqualis, everything we need to get done. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday, usually from 10 a.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever's easiest for y'all to Google. I don't really care. But we will be finishing Planet Crafter tomorrow, and then I don't know. I'm open to suggestion. I don't know. I usually play a lot of cozy games. I have my Steam list linked on my page, so if y'all have a suggestion, you can DM me or throw it in chat or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. But anyway, if I do go live on the weekends, it will be with my husband and it will be Raft. And by the weekends, I mean Monday and Tuesday. That's our weekend. If we do go live, it'll be with my husband and it'll be Raft, and we do a dual stream, and it's a lot of fun to watch the two of us stumble around. He's the one who actually knows how to find his way around things. I don't. So it's kind of fun. But anyway, I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everyone.